Morning, everyone. Good to see you. Paul C, Society McBaig, Chevy Numbers, Andy W, Alan Parkinson, Yogi's World, Tobbs, Andy D. Good morning, Andy W. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And what a beautiful day it is, people. Absolutely stunning out there. Huh? Most of you know I just come back from the caravan, so I've been catching up on a few lives, see what's been going on while I've been away. And nothing's changed. Same shit, different day. There's a few lives I looked at last night. I actually looked at Chubby Rain's live for a bit, and I thought, what's going on in here? All this doxing back and forth. Thought, no, fucking hell, that's wrong on every level. So it's gone into, I went to Dave's, Gypsy Dave's. Bit of a rant going on in there between Jay and JPM. Well, people have made their own mind up about that, haven't they? So, I know where I stand on it. I don't want to say on here, but, get out. Go on. Go to bed. I didn't, yoga. I went up there one day on the park. It's full of weed. I lost more tackle than I wanted to lose, so I called it a day. I did catch Master Ron's the other day, a couple of days ago, when it was like, when he was trying to be honest with that type of thing was going on. I heard my name mentioned several times in there. I mean, but it wasn't nothing nasty. But my name was mentioned along with Sparky's. And it seems to be that Smiler knows the women involved has been digging into the background of people, I've got my own idea who it is. There's a few of them, in fact. I've got my own ideas. But Smiler, if you put anything on them, do the decent thing and put it out there. Because these people need to be fucking stopped in their tracks, mate. There's too much doxing going on. Too much fucking doxing going on. It's only going to get ugly. So if you are listening, Smiler, do the right thing. Put up what you know about these fucking people. The sooner the better. More people know who's doing this, the better. Chaos and Chubby took the back seat. I noticed that, Chubby Numbers. I did notice it. It's not a live I go into often, but just flitting back and forth. Good morning, Elaine. Good bloody morning. Good bloody morning to you. Yeah. It's a beautiful day, people. Beautiful day. Yeah, but a couple of days down the van just to chill out again. Like I said, it's only 20 hours live I can, excuse me, I can do in a month now, free. So no good rushing back, is it? Fucking had this chap down. Get out. Go on, get your bed. I had this chap, two chaps come down. They're in the next village up the road from me. And they said, oh, they're good at putting awnings up. They've been doing it for years. So I had him down. He charged me 200 quid because he was there. He charges £35 an hour. So he was there 4 hours. Obviously, I was at the lake fishing. When I come back, he'd gone. But the fucking state he left it, he didn't have a fucking clue. So, long story short, the awning's got to come back down. And I'm sold the awning. It's a small awning, but I've just bought a new one that was like fucking 1,200 or something. So it's the full size one. This was a 3/4. So he's fucked it all up the way he put it up. You may as well be sitting outside. There's more gaps against the caravan. Fucking terrible. Jimmy, just woke up. Well, Jimmy, how are you doing, mate? A little sip of tea in between. But yeah, I mean, this thing with Jay and JPM, I can understand. I fully understand what JPM is saying. Fully understand it, And anybody from way back then, I don't know if it happens today. The kids are more advanced today, but who knows? We won't talk about it. But yeah, so I don't think why not die. But yeah, everything's good. Everything's good in the hood. You know, got to give up bowls tonight. So that'll take me away from the tubes tonight. And Wednesday, I think we've got about 4 games left, about 2 weeks before the indoor season finishes and we're back outdoors. But I've got to get down and take this fucking awning down when it's dry and try and wrap it up because I have sold it. She was supposed to be picking it up tonight, but obviously yesterday when we come back, it was raining, so I couldn't take it down. So I've got to leave it up now until I go back down. Good morning, John and Kendra. Good morning, good morning. BBA, good morning, mate. Good morning. Yeah, so I just got to speak about this now. I've seen some stuff on YouTube and I've seen some stuff on Facebook. And some of this, and whatever this kid believes in, it's down to him. But it sounds like that he's trying to, I don't know, discredit people in a nice way. I'm talking about JOJ. Some of the stuff he says about free speech doesn't give you the right to say this. It doesn't give you, and his little snidey little hints and then remarks that he's trying to sort of right dig at certain people. You know, he's entitled to say what he wants to say, but you're not Mr. Innocent, JOJ. You're not Mr. Innocent, pal. What you were doing is wrong on all levels of attacking people. And that's what you're doing. You preach about attacking. You preach about attacking people on your channel, calling everybody, you know, racist, Nazis, homophobics, whatever you keep on saying about. But in your chats, then you're just attacking people in a subtle way. And let's be honest, he's 30 now. So, you know, what he knows about life, I don't know. It's pork chopping. Let's big up the pork chop. Bye. Good to see you, Porky. Hey, morning, Betty. How you, Bet? You're well. Yeah, oh, and I got to touch. I don't, you know, I'm not going to talk about the person, but I got to say, Nathan, if you're listening in, you must have a list as long as your arm for people you want a doorstep now. Oh, dear me. Dear me. This YouTube is a crazy world. Some people think they can get away with anything, but at the end of the day, they can't, you know. They can't, but they think they can. They continue to do what they do until they do get the knock on the door. I've been threatened with a knock on the door. I'm still waiting because by fuck have I got plenty to go back with. But saying that, yeah, stick to the good side of YouTube. Have a good laugh. Have a good chat. Morning, nice brother. Good to see you, mate. Good to see you. And we'll all get on fine. A lot of people like the other side of it, where there's all, you know, slagging off and everybody just see you next Tuesday and, you know, and all this bollocks. And it's just shout back and forth one another for the full live. I know I used to do something like that, but similar, but not as bad. But now we're trying to be more peaceful about it. Still call them rotten, but I can be more fucking settle. Morning, Mr. Beautiful Blues, brother. Ice Chain, where are you? I see you went on the attack. You put some stuff about several people. You know, that's not you. I've never seen you do that before. So what's rattled your chain? What's rattled your chain, brother? Exactly that, chubby numbers. Exactly that. Exactly that. Exactly that. Ozymandias, good morning. So I've been watching from the bushes. Well, careful, Ozymandias. You might get accused of something watching from the bushes. Somebody said the other day, what was it? I think somebody said the other day, oh, the police are watching the lives. If they are, they're not acting much on them. Like, you know. Because last night in Chubby, the Solly was. Oh, he's found some good films. Oh, well, you've got to share them then. Like I say with Chubby, the chat was just full of fucking nonsense, you know. Repeat, 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 repeat. American on British soil, police. Jimmy. Oh, my God. And Nathan had a little thing. I think he said he banned him off his channel. Apparently, they've been calling ministry a paedophile and whatever. You know, when you sling that shit around, you better back it up, because that's fucking slander. Oh, he's put a community post trailer up. Oh, good. I like to see those. I'm looking for something different to watch, to be honest with you. I've been watching reruns of things I like. I just watched all of fucking Justified again. There was 9 episodes. 9 series, sorry. I watched fucking Tulsa King again. Fucking, I watched Yellowstone again. Fucking it's the BB. Hey, morning, Arts, mate. Good to see you. Good to see you, mate. Yeah, so I thought I'd just do a live. As you know, spoke many times. I'd restricted my hours because it's on a free basis, and so I'm not doing what I used to do before. And it's not for any other reason than that. So people can think what they like. Oh, he's not doing live because he's been fucking harassed and all this bollocks. Nah, that's bullshit. I'm just not paying 40 fucking bucks a month for YouTube when I've got so much going on in my life. With the Caravan. I just watched Yellowstone up to season 5 now. Yeah, it's good. I stand there. Fucking brilliant show. Rip. Her and Rip are the fucking the bee's knees on it. Like fucking hell. They're the main stars on it. If you tell you take him to the train station, then you're fucked. You know what I mean? I still. Hey, Billy Bob, good to see you, mate. Good to see you. Oh, for fuck's sake. That's a difference in 2 days, people. I was down, like I said, down in West Wales yesterday. It was fucking blowing the rain we had in the night. Fucking hell, I couldn't get to sleep. It was howling down, like, you know. And then today, now it's fucking beautiful. I don't know why I'm starting to change my mind about Nathan a bit, to be honest. Sometimes he speaks up for the right things, and sometimes he just talks bollocks. So I don't know where he lies, you know. He's a strange one. Yeah. So yeah, I've seen what BBA was talking about, the school that's cancelled Easter, but yet all the other religions, it's okay to celebrate, you know, the minority religions, but you can't celebrate Christianity, you know. Don't make sense. Morning, Peter Pope. Good to see you. Hope you're well, Peter. Yeah, so I don't know, you know, with all this stuff that came out with the money and everything, that's what slaughtered Nathan in the beginning, you know. That's what slaughtered him in the beginning. But some of the things he comes out with, hey, Dodge, brother, good to see you. Good to see you, Dodge. Some of the stuff he comes out with is sort of good in a way, because I got the same sort of ethics as what he talks about sometimes, you know, about what you say about people, about slandering people, about calling them fucking pedophiles and all this business. You know, no one's got a right to call anybody a fucking pedophile. No one at all. And, you know, if they call him ministry a paedophile and say they're making films about, you know, certain things, that's fucking bang out of order. But I'm glad to see him defending his mate there. But some of the stuff he comes out with, I don't know, it's just mental. He's got this habit of, if you go on the panel and you disagree with him, he'll kick you off. But so I don't know. It's fucking mad. But it does say in the Bible, during the last days, what's right will be wrong and what's wrong will be right. You got to look at all the. The world has certainly gone mad, Billy Bob. 100% gone mad. Yeah. You know. I can't get over how nice today. The sun is flying through the window here while I'm sat today. Oh, I've just been out the back now. I've just done a fucking water change on the pond, on the fish pond. Fucking give me the runaround. I connected the hose back up to the fountain. And then when I switched the pump back on, there was a fucking hole in the tube. So the water was squirting up in the air. So I had to cut the tube, put it back on. Put it back on. Yeah, great. That's stopped that. Went to the filter box. That was fucking leaking because I hadn't put the rubber back in properly. So I had to strip all that back off. You know, when you got a rubber ring, to try to put it on a circular thing, you know, you stretch it out a bit and it sort of turns, doesn't it? And then you think you got it and it just pops back off because you've turned it. So I was trying to get it fucking flat in it without it jumping out the other side. I was just about to fucking go mental on it. But I managed to get it done and stop the leak on that as well. So I've just got to get some pond clear now and clean the filters out, clean all the foam out and everything like that. So, you know, the water should start to get clearer now. It always goes bad in the winter time. So I drained the pond down about 3/4 way. You've got to keep some of the original water in there, you know, because you put in, of course, chlorine back in the water with tap water, you know, so you've got to keep some of the water in there. So I've done it for like a 3/4 change. And then that was that. So let's have a little look here if we got anybody on out there that wants to come up for a chin wag. Let me see. Jennifer, bore da. In case people are wondering, you should all know bore da is good morning in Welsh. Oh. You know, it's fucking funny. Let me see. Maybe get my banner up, yeah. I don't know if it's the fucking bandit from the west there or. Jimmy.
From the east.
Jimmy.
Southeast Asia, Malaysia.
Jimmy, how you doing, Jim?
I don't like listen to Eurasia. I'm like Asia. I get these like, it's like hiccups, but instead of hiccups, I start talking in rhyme. I can't stop it.
Hang on, Jim. We've got another guest. Let me just see if it's Betty.
Oh, Betty.
Hey, hi, Bet. Is that you, Bet?
That's me, Ty.
I got you, Bet. I got you. There you go.
Good morning.
Morning, Bet.
Morning, Jimmy.
Good morning. Good morning.
Well, Jimmy's just got up by the sound of it.
Me too. I got up about half an hour ago, but I'm still drunk from last night. You know, one of those, Ty, where you're still kind of drunk from the night before.
Oh, wow.
I was speaking to you last night when you was drunk.
I know, Jimmy. I'm an alcoholic now. I've got a new name on YouTube.
Well, you walk past the beer can on YouTube, you're automatically an alcoholic in the eyes of YouTube.
I know. I'm a millionaire, Simon Cowell seeking alcoholic. No, I'm joking. I know. I don't know what happened with me and Nathan last night. At the end of the show, he's like, "Get the fuck off my channel. You're an alcoholic." I'm like,
Well, we just did a live just now, and the whole live was talking about, well, what shall I say on Tyrone?
Oh, I've just come on. I take the piss with him. I'm all right with Nathan. I don't blame him.
Funny.
I don't blame him for thinking that, though, because I do really only come on here when I've had a drink. So, you know, I
sound like I'm drunk when I don't drink. In fact, when I drink, I sound sober.
Stop it, Jimmy. You're an alcoholic.
No, I'm a soberaholic.
You know what it's like when you get labeled certain things, don't you? You know, everybody thinks, oh, yeah, she's alcoholic, he's a nonce, he's a this, he's a that, he's a that, you know.
You were saying that people were arguing on gypsies last night, and I don't even have a recollection of that whatsoever.
It must have been before I was there.
It was a thing that Jay had done about spunfish
and
what JPM had said in his defense, and then it went on and on and on and on.
Was I still on the panel?
I don't think you were there then. I wasn't there.
Okay.
You came on about the same time as me. I know you wanted to before me.
I remember being there with you, Jimmy, but I don't remember any argument between. I mean, me and JPN had a little talk. I think me and JPN were fine. I don't remember Jay or JPN fighting. No way.
I just gotta say something before we go any further. I forgot. I was going to mention it earlier. Whoever's arguing with anybody on the panel, Jay, I'm sorry, mate, but I've got to say what you said last night to Ron and Maria was way out the fucking order. Wrong. That was fucking terrible, Jay. Honestly, fucking awful. You should never ever have said that, mate. You're having an argument with JPM, fair enough. If you don't like Ron and Maria, but what you said was fucking awful, mate, and you should apologize.
Oh, God.
Actually, it reminded me of a girl I know who was something happened to him because of a lodger that stayed in the house. That was no way the parents' fault, and the family fell apart because of that. She was 10 years old, the same age as me. No, but he said to Ron and Maria about something that happened in their house or something and blamed them.
Yeah, I know what happened.
Yeah, well,
that similar thing happened to a friend of mine, and I was at the same age as her at the time. No one knew about it. She was 10, I was 10. But the lodger was doing stuff.
Jim, let's not talk about that because it's only putting memories back in their heads. You know what? I just sort of say that he was wrong in what he done. He should apologize. So let's move on from that.
Fucking hell. He didn't blame Ron and Maria, did he?
Yeah, he did.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I don't know if he was biting back because he was feeling under pressure, so he just like spat. I don't know. He's got a chance to apologise, but if he stands by that, then I don't know how he can justify that.
Yeah, still up Yogi. I think I seen it up this morning. So yeah.
Oh my God! Sorry about that. Jesus Christ, that's terrible. Oh, I'm glad I wasn't on the panel at that point, then, because I would have went fucking psycho. I would have went crazy.
It's still up Yogi.
Fucking hell, Jay.
Well, it's going to be Yogi going to clip that, and so it'll be everybody can hear that. I don't imagine so.
Jesus Christ! Oh.
Even Laura said she was disappointed with him last night, and she's very friendly with Jay, and I get on with Jay.
I remember talking to Laura. I think me and Laura's good again. I think, me and Laura's fine as far as I know.
I've always
got on
with
fine
Jay,
with everybody.
But no, that was wrong. That was out of order.
Wow, that's fucking hot. Oh my God. Oh, Maria and Ron. Jesus Christ. Oh, I don't know. This place is fucking crazy, Tyrone. It's really horrible now.
It is. It's gone vile, vile. Yeah.
It's horrible.
It's always been like that.
Nah, Jimmy, a couple of years ago. Well, I know a couple of years ago, the people that had been here for years were saying it was bad then, but it wasn't. Well, it wasn't to me anyway. It was a great place to come and say hello to people. But now I'm like, Jesus Christ, you know what? I wanted to keep my account up this time. So when I go home, I can log in once in a blue, not maybe come on a panel, but just log in and say hello to people. But I was not at home, but I was at my uncle's house all week, and I could have tuned in here at any point, and I just didn't want to. Like when I didn't have a drink, I really just didn't want to. It's just
at the beginning, like it's all new and everybody knew and everyone gets on. But I've been looking at clips from 2-3 years ago, and a lot of these people that obviously are at war with each other and hate each other, be on panels together and have a laugh together.
Yeah,
so much has happened since then. I didn't even know they existed, these clips, because, I mean, this community I'm pretty new to. Now on an echo.
That's what's that echo?
I think it's you, Tom. I'm on a phone.
Well, I can hear
Echo.
it like when you were talking, Jim.
I can hear when you're talking.
Let me have a look. Let me have a look.
Well, it might be. What's your name again? Betty, have you got a window open? I mean, on your house. I mean, on your computer. Hello?
My phone was ringing there a minute ago, Ty. It might be that.
Oh, yeah, stop now.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
It's all right. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you know, when I first came on, yeah, that's only a few years back. It was a nice community. You know, we were having a laugh, a joke, going to grippers, have a laugh, and have quiz and things, and just things like that. But then all of a sudden, over the last year or so, it's just gone fucking really vile on you. You know.
You know
Maybe
why?
Jimmy's right, though. I think Jimmy's right. When you're new to it, because I was new to it, I loved everybody. I thought everybody was absolutely fantastic. And then you see, so maybe he's right. Maybe the people back then who were saying like, "Oh, it's really bad now. It's never been this bad," and we didn't know what they were talking about because we were having a good time. And then it's just disintegrated since then to what we knew it to be. And maybe Jimmy's right. It's just when you're new, it's all cool and everyone's great, and then they're not.
Well, somebody goes to someone goes low, the other person goes lower, and then it's a competition who can go the lowest possible, and then it just gets silly low. There should be a line where you don't cross.
Yeah,
like the old school, like honour amongst thieves, code of ethics.
Well, you know, there's an element on you, Jimmy. There's an element on you that don't give a monkey's fuck about any
I know, they just want to win no matter what the cost, and they're very dangerous people.
See, I can't do it. I went crazy on somebody on here. I'm not going to mention any names, but I did go crazy on somebody on here. But believe it or not, I feel like crap about that. Do you know what I mean? It's like, you know, when you come back to yourself, it's like, wow, did I really do that? That was bad. But to carry it on every fucking day for years on end, I just don't understand. If you've got that much energy to carry that much hate fucking year in and year out, then you're well capable of taking that energy to a fucking place where you can go and work and earn money from it. You know? Just crazy.
Yeah.
Sparky.
Is that Sparky? That was Sparky?
You just call him a spacker. I think there's a misroll of the tongue.
What's that? Peter says it's the blood moon's tide on it. It changes personalities. It brings the truth out in people. Look at that.
That's a good point. It was a full moon last night, man. Was it? No, but people's attitudes do change on full moons. That's.
Don't tell me, Jim, you're howling at the fucking moon in the night.
well, no, I mean, I spoke to people that work as doormen and stuff, like even Smiler backed it up. They said when it's a full moon, it kicks off a hell of a lot more. People's.
I thought it was supposed to change something in women, not in men. I thought it was in women that changed.
No. I think it's to do with like vibrations and magnetic.
Betty knows what I mean.
Peter Pope will back me up. He looks deeply into all this stuff.
Who's that, Peter?
We're women, Tyrone. We're allowed to be a moon change every 5 minutes of the day.
I'm going to ask Google.
Yeah.
We are delicate creatures, but we can't fight.
According to the moon.
Good to see you, Sparky, mate. Good to see you.
Is that real, Sparky?
It's Sparky.
Hi, Bants and Rants. Oh my God, I missed that guy. Oh, I wish he'd come up. Come up and say hello. Oh.
Here we go. Does the moon affect humans? Yes, the moon and lunar cycles can impact your mental health, mood, and sleep. But for different
I've
reasons,
had a complete breakdown then. Can I claim benefits now? I had a breakdown over the moon. The moon caused me a breakdown.
You can claim PIP if the moon affects you, you know.
I'm affected. I need help.
Pip.
Yeah, it can play a part in mood swings. It's a long believed that the moon can affect your mood. It's certainly true that environment factors can play a part in a person's mood swings and acts as a trigger for anxiety and depression. But it's
Oh,
unclear exactly
Jesus.
how all the lunar cycle affects our
beauty
mood
therapist,
and
bless
mental
you.
health.
Okay, well, I want that Pip then. The moon has definitely affected me. I'm traumatized.
It's on Google.
No, I'm
Yeah.
joking, Jimmy. Like, take no notice of me today. I'm joking, but yeah, I
It's
do
on
believe that.
it's on a website called health.clevelandclinic.org.
No, I do believe that.
Hey, beauty therapist. Good morning. Good to see you.
And
Yeah, I
it
mean,
was
the thing is, did somebody say the other day is not many people doing lives because they're afraid they're being watched because they're on PIP.
well, yeah, that's true.
That's fucking mad, isn't it?
Oh no, is my theory is that there are paid trolls on there, but not paid by people, paid by the unemployment office because they got time to 7 hours a day as they were people to work. They can go through the internet, pick up their dole check, and stay on the internet looking through people's private details and stuff like that. So indirectly, the government are paying people to troll.
Yeah. Well,
So them little fuckers that came in Nathan's the other night give me all sorts of abuse. They're getting paid, are they, Jimmy?
By the government, yeah.
Little bastards.
If they're not working, they've got time. I mean,
there's a quick comment there, Jimmy. Vibrations, Jimmy. Change of frequency from the moon affects humans.
Yeah, Peter Pope, he studies that in depthly about frequencies and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be my argument from now on. It's because the moon, okay? Fucking moon last night, innit?
Yeah.
Well, someone showed me their moon and I gave me trauma, so I couldn't function properly.
Did you ever do that on a school trip, Jimmy? Do the whole moon thing?
I did, yeah. Yeah. The side windows.
We all did it.
Morning, James Ryan. James Ryan said the human body is 60% water, so the moon will affect us like it does the tides.
Oh.
There you go. That Jason maybe was just affected by the moon. The Maria moon.
Oh, that's not funny, Jim.
No, that's bad. I can't believe that happened. Dave's not going to be happy when Gypsy hears back his live stream. He's not going to be happy about that.
He was coherent when that happened.
But yeah, I'm fair play. Dave kicked Jay off there straight away as soon as he said it. Boom, gone.
Oh, who kicked him?
Dave did.
Oh, okay.
Dave
so, Jimmy, was that before or after I came on the panel?
Yeah, it was way before because Dave sort of fell asleep and then we all left at the end.
Oh, okay.
It was way before. I've seen a clip. All the usual suspects.
To say that, though, you must think that, and that's the worst possible thing you could say.
He said it out of
the
hatred.
Other person, the person that I was arguing with before, she said something different. But oh my God, to blame the parents, they must be devastated today to hear that.
Yeah,
they were on the panel. They were on the panel, Betty.
Huh?
Yeah, he said it directly to
Maria were on the panel when he said it.
Oh wow!
Our character as well.
Wow. Fucking hell, I don't even know what to say to that. It's really bad.
It's ever since this spunkfish thing has come up and he's been arguing back and forth about that.
I don't know what the spunkfish thing is. I seen spunkfish in the chat last night. He wasn't on panel.
Jason has given him a hard time because he said something when he was drunk about what he did when he was 8 years old. And JPM's backing spunkfish up saying, for Jesus Christ, 8 years old, like, used to play doctors and nurses when you're that age. It's nothing. And then Jason's not having none of it. And then that's what triggered him to say what he said.
How can you hold anybody responsible at 8 years of age? What do you mean?
Well, he said he did something with his mate when he was 8 years old. He said it when he was drunk. I don't even believe he did do it. Even if he did, like, you know, when JPM's argument was, haven't you played Doctor and Nurse when you were younger? Like, so what if he did, something like that with his mate? Like,
it's just after JPM come on, Yogi, just a little bit on from there, maybe 10 minutes on from there, something like that. I don't know. But
you can't hold anybody responsible at 8 years of age for fucking anything.
Yeah, him and his mate, they're both 8 years old. But I'm in agreement with JPM, but Jason won't let it go. But
why is Jay holding an 8-year-old child responsible for anything?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I think
is Jay okay, or is he not okay at the moment or something?
It's the first time I've seen him lose his rag, and he, because it sounded more like he was in a temper like that, and it came gushing out like that, and so I don't know.
Maybe he's not well or something. I don't know. That's really fucking hard. That's crazy. Going after a child. Well, it's still a child, isn't it? It's 8. Even though Spunky's a big grown man now, you're still holding somebody responsible for 8 years old. Like, you can't even do that. That's like, and then going after Ron and Maria. It just doesn't sound like he's in a fucking good place right now. I'm not making excuses. I'm just saying there's something wrong. Like, why?
Yeah, well, Spunkfish is drunk most of the time, and I don't think anything he could be said say is credible, especially as a witness in court. Like, can you imagine?
That's exactly right, Paul.
Spunky gave everybody in the court the elbow. He wouldn't give a shit about court.
Yeah, he'd knock everyone out. And he was talking crap on another panel, and somebody picked up on it. I'm going to shut up.
Spunky, you're going to prison for 5 years. Spunky, I'll give you the fucking elbow.
Yeah, he'd knock everyone out.
God, yeah, see how horrible it is then. It's just not right coming on here, is it?
Back.
Paul C has got it right there. Silly people, there's more to life than this. Exactly. And it's a sad thing when people spend all their time on this fucking platform, they live on it.
I know.
They get up
got
in the morning
a helicopter and a speedboat. I haven't even used it.
Yeah, I could have come on any time during the week, but I just spent the whole week reading. Fucking I don't know what you call it. It's the first time in my life that I've had a few weeks to myself where, there's no work pressure, there's no family pressure. I don't have to run around after anybody. I'm literally just house sitting at the moment. And I could have come on. Here. I could have been on here 24 hours a day, but I just didn't want to come on. I just didn't. Yeah. I had a drink last night, and then it's like, hey, YouTube, how you doing?
Well, Peter says about Jay's unbalanced. He went through a life-changing experience with his legs. His mind just needs to settle back in. That's all. It will take some time.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the case, yeah.
I remember at Christmas he had an operation. I remember when I was here at Christmas, yeah, he did have an operation.
He has gone through a bad time, to be fair to him. But, I mean, even though you can't say that to people, it's still...
No, you can't even think that. Jesus Christ, never blame the parents unless the parents are the ones doing it, obviously. Never blame the parents, Jesus Christ. Marie and Ron's been through so much with all that already. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I thought that stopped.
The sun is out.
Mm.
The sun is out and we're all sat on YouTube. I
know I'm living in a tropical country, speedboats, helicopters, pretty women.
Is it nice out there, Jimmy? Is it nice?
Oh, it's beautiful, beautiful.
Is it?
It's cheap and all, Jim. Cheap to live out there, Jim.
Cheap as cheap, even though the price of cheap has gone up.
That's why my mate bought a villa out there. He's living out there, been out there about 4 years. I don't think he's near you. What's the name?
There's a sky. There's a tree.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm staring into my little screen.
One of my uncles married a Thai lady, but yeah, she's married in Ireland with him. But he went to Thailand for a 2-year thing, and he came home with a wife. She's beautiful, and she's really, really is a precious member of the family, and the children are absolutely wow. But yeah, she lives in Ireland. She loves it, but she's
There's a lot of
so
men
gentle.
a lot of men get go out just to get a Thai bride, you know. A lot of men do that.
Oh,
Especially,
they've been married for
especially,
about 30 years now.
yeah.
Ty,
Oh,
and she's just absolutely amazing. She's an amazing lady. She really is.
You see a lot of
Him and my my uncle and her, they went back to Thailand to build a home for her family. They really take care of their elderly, and
yeah,
they went back to build a home for her mom and dad or whatever. I remember that part. He was away for a couple of years, built a beautiful home for them, and then came back again.
Morning, Susan. Well, yeah, I mean they do. I know that for a fact. They do look after their elderly in Thailand. They do.
They really do.
Yeah.
in the
Yes.
prisons, like they got prison rules. If you're in there for hitting an elderly person or any crimes towards elderly people, that gets really frowned upon.
Wow. Wow, like the pedos here. See?
Thanks for
Yeah.
popping in, Paul, mate.
It's as bad as that, yeah.
Have a good day, Paul. Thanks for popping in, brother.
Well, that's the reason why I like it here, because the way my parents described growing up, like you respect your elders and you
Yeah.
get caned at school and stuff. It's like back in those days, sort of morals.
Yeah. The country
This is it.
starved. They starved the
seems to be more
fucking
good.
elderly here at Christmas. They
Yeah, I
starved,
know.
or
It
not
fucking
starved them.
messes me
Sorry,
up.
not starved them. No, that was the wrong word. They left them without heating or something here,
Heating,
didn't
yeah.
they?
Heating. Yeah, they put the heating bills up through the roof, apparently.
Yeah.
That's
It's a
not the
shame
only
because
thing.
Thailand isn't one of the countries where you can receive your state pensions if you live over it. Other countries you can.
You can't
Oh,
get
okay.
you couldn't get your British pension out there paid you, Jim, could you?
Don't think so. No, some countries you can.
I know you can do it in Spain. You can get it in Spain.
I think in the Philippines you can. I'm not sure, but Thailand, I know you definitely can't. I know a bloke was really complaining about it. Something along those lines. Some
Would you ever
countries,
come back, Jimmy?
not to live, no, only to visit.
Right. Don't blame you.
Unless I was forced to go back.
Well,
Unless I did
stay
something
on
naughty.
Great Britain, Betty, for fuck's sake, who would want to come back here if you got a chance to move? So,
You asked some
I know.
interesting
if I was
question
younger,
last-
I'd fuck off on all. I'd tell you, I'd fuck off to Australia or somewhere. Or,
He asked an interesting question last night, but he's like, would you fight for your country? I
Oh,
was like,
yeah.
yes, I
I
would
ask
fight for
everybody
the
that,
country. I
Jimmy.
wouldn't fight for the government. I wouldn't fight for the British government.
Nah. And I'm
I would
not
like
just
them
saying
to-
that because I'm Irish, obviously, but it's just, I've noticed because where I was off all week, I'm watching TV.
Yeah,
I don't even
right.
watch TV. But watching TV, and I've noticed that your army advertisements have upped the ante. It's like, wow. Wow.
Well, they're even talking about national service in England, but
Yeah.
that is scary because
And they tell you, you know what they say, war is when your government tell you who the enemy is. Revolution is when you work it out yourself. And fucking Russia is not the enemy.
yeah, I know, yeah, I agree.
Fucking hell.
you think national service would be a bad thing, Jim?
Yeah, because the amount of the way the country's populated at the moment, I think there'll be too many trained the wrong people will be getting trained to do stuff. If you know, I'll be careful what I say on your channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a broader spectrum.
They can hide the guns under their dresses though, Jimmy.
But you look at these. If you look at the protests, let's stop oil and things like that. That's all you see is young fellas and young women, right, with rings, so they can wear a ring through their nose, through the ear, through their eyelids, whatever they want to do. That type of person with a matted fucking hair that's never worked a day in their life, lives off the bank of mommy and daddy. Don't you think it'd be a good thing for them to go in and learn some fucking respect?
Well, yeah, but the thing I believe makes the British Army very, very skilled is you really have to want to be in it to be in it. But if you're forced to do it, a lot of people, they're just be looking for ways out, and I think it'll make it weaker. I know in Switzerland, Germany,
They
and
were
Italy,
forced to do it in Ukraine, Jimmy. The guy, like, Zelensky sent his fucking special people out of the country, and he dragged up 16-year-olds and elderly men and disabled people and dragged them off the fucking streets. Like, off the streets. How terrifying is that? And
Well,
put
they
them up on the front
reckon
line.
one of the key things to win a war by Sun Tzu is the will of the people.
Yeah.
The thing is, if the people have been what made World War II successful was the English, the British people, that the world wanted to fight,
Yeah.
whereas the Germans were forced to fight. I
Yeah.
think that will to want to win played a big part.
But I don't think you wouldn't have a choice, Jim. That's the thing. People say, "Oh, I wouldn't fight for this country the way it is." They wouldn't get a choice. If you didn't fight, then you'd be
Well, then
locked
we'd
up.
probably lose then if we're forced, because people fight if you're faced with, I can't speak them, if you're faced with fight or flight where you have to do it or you're going to get done, then people will do what they have to do to survive. But
Do you think?
I don't know.
I honestly believe that technology, let's get it right, technology will be the fucking downfall of the human race.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they reckon the last fighter pilot has already been born 15 years ago. Last ever fighter pilot. They don't need to man these aircrafts in the sky anymore. They can do it on the ground.
It might sound a bit bizarre, but if you look at the films like Terminator, and things like that, I think we're heading towards that sort of thing with the technology and the robots being advanced.
Yeah, you got a good point. AI learns of itself, artificial intelligence.
Yeah.
So when it's consistently learning without needing a human to program it programming itself. They've got
robots working in factories, and they're saying that they're a lot quicker than humans. They've got fucking robots out pulling corn in the cornfields. It's like, wow. When you see them in action, for fuck's sake.
If you take the advancement, that's why people are getting unemployed, like especially the car factories. Everything's robotics, so there's no need for any fucking humans the way it's going. You see the cars now being driven on their own. What the fuck?
Well, if artificial intelligence learns of itself, at what point would it decide that there's no need for human beings? And and logically thinking, like there is no need for human beings. And then robots can take us out.
Couldn't a drone
trying to get rid of us, Jimmy?
Be hacked?
They could do. Because artificial intelligence learns of itself. It's artificial intelligence. So the computer teaches itself by trial and error, consistent trial and error.
I won't even activate the there's a thing on my phone where they keep telling me activate this person. I don't know what it is. It's not a person, it's a fucking robot. Your phone is capable of doing so much. You need to activate the AI. But in all the phones they're making now, the AI is already activated. So I can't, when this phone dies and my other phone in Ireland, I have to keep looking for phones where it hasn't been activated yet, like old phones. I can't stand it. And I won't play into it.
Deegan. Come on now. Will you come in, Deegan? Behave yourself.
Well, back in the day, you used to be able to take the battery out of your phone. Now it's glued in the back.
Jimmy, back in the day, I miss it so bad.
The reason being is because the police can track. Well, the police and they can track your phone as long as the battery's in it, even if you take the SIM card out.
Yep.
So now, if you're up to something, you didn't want to be tracked.
Yeah.
You take the battery out, take the SIM out, throw it away. But now, if you take you can't take the battery out now. So if you take the SIM out, the phone's always going to be a tracking device.
Yeah.
Unless you put it in the microwave.
It's funny, Dodge, that it's Labour that wants to send us to war every fucking time, Look at Tony Blair.
I hate that man.
Look at Tony
Starmer, my own Taoiseach. I hate every one of them. I love Trump. I absolutely love Trump. Fucking love him.
The fucking Labour crazy bastards.
Bastard, man. They were meant to be for the poor people and the working people, and now
That was
they're attacking every one of them.
years ago. Bet they were. They were for the working class many years ago, but
Yeah,
now
Labour.
they're just another section of the fucking Conservative Party. And
He's got
fucking
pure
worse.
evil in him, and I'll tell you what, I reckon that, like, Trump's in America at the moment, but they still have 1 year between the next election and 2030, and I reckon they'll get the other lot back in again. And I reckon the fucking here in the UK, Labour will still be going for the next, will go 4 years after that, because they need to be. They all need to be around the world in government left wing for it to go ahead the way they want it to go ahead. So I don't care. I don't care, but it doesn't matter who you bring up against them. I reckon Labour's going to bring you into 2030, and it's not going to be cool.
Well, I think with Labour, they were trying to stop the sort of small elections going ahead in the towns, and they think
Local elections, yeah.
at the current status the way it is, nobody likes Labour, so they were trying to put off the votes, and because Labour wouldn't have been voted in the by-elections and things like that,
Yeah.
So they're ruling by fucking like dictators, not fucking.
Yeah, well, they know the country hates them, so they don't want anyone to vote. That's a dictatorship.
Tim, it all comes back to bite them on the ass, and that's the same not just for local government, for anybody in life that fucking abuses what they do. It all
I
bite
wish
them on
I'd
the
got
ass
a crystal ball. And
yeah, absolutely.
I fucking hope so.
But what's really sad is the way that they've got police going around to people's doors, and the people on here are fucking playing in to the government's hands. That's what's really freaky. So you're all meant to be like, you were all on here on COVID days, fight, fight, fight. And now you're playing along with them. You're a bit like the Gestapo, whatever they called it, back in Germany in 1940. You're just reporting everybody to police. You're playing into their hands. Why? Why would you do that?
Well, when
Send
you
the
get to
people.
That's a good
when
point.
you get to a point in time when the police are more likely to come to your house and draw you out because of something you said online rather than
They're doing it, Jimmy. They're doing it.
burglaries happen. I know, rather than a burglary happened, then they haven't got the resources to come out and investigate, then something is definitely wrong.
Do you know the
children are killing each other in this country? Children are killing each other.
Yeah.
And that's what you're doing. That's what you're doing. You're going around to fucking Mary's door because she said something on Facebook.
Betty, because you said something on Facebook. That's more important.
You know what I mean, Jimmy?
Got a resource into that. It's fucking mad.
Fucking crazy. I'd love them to come to my door. I'd love them to come. I'd love it. I'd destroy them.
They're killing the working class people, Labour. They're killing the pensioners. And the worst thing about what pisses me off, where the money's going, is this House of Lords, where all these fucking people, all these old bastards are fast asleep in there, getting paid a fucking, they
get £300 a day just for turning up for the job that they're already being paid for.
Yeah.
Madness.
We don't need them. We don't need these people.
Countries like Russia should be jealous of places like the UK, but from what I hear on here, we're jealous of the way the Russians rule their country. It's fucking mad. The things must be really bad.
Do you think there should be a government, or we should be run by the fucking leader of the state? The king.
I believe in anarchy at the moment, because you might as well have anarchy.
We don't want anarchy.
Serious.
We don't want anarchy's no good, Jim. We don't want anarchy.
Well, no, I mean, anarchy basically is based on the theory that more people are good than bad, and they'll fight to keep the bad people out.
There has to be a middle ground, a good resolution. It has to be, if we didn't have a parliament, would it be okay to be run by the king and the royal family, or has there got to be a government, which is the best, or not? Some people would say,
I think the military, like here, should be step in if the government get out of control, and there's old parliament. There needs to be a proper constitution.
Your king is actually part of it all. Your king is not for you. Your king is part of all of that bullshit that's going on now.
I heard that the Queen was under a curfew. No, not curfew, martial law. Quite a few years ago, it wasn't spoken about.
Oh,
I have to look deeply into that. Peter Pope will know more about
that.
Your king is not king. He's not a king.
But really, there needs to be generals in charge there needs to be a constitution. The constitution needs to be protected no matter what. A bit like the game where you got to you got to protect the flag with your life at all costs. You know, they do that in military training and stuff like that.
Jim, the days of that, I've never been a royalist. My missus is, because she was, you know, in the forces and all this business. So she, you know, but people today, youngsters today, don't give a chuff about the royal family. They don't give a chuff about the government or anything else. That's the big difference.
That's the figurehead of our country. That's the problem.
And there you go.
We don't like them.
Let me say this. Enter name here says, if you believe in less government, communists will call you fascist. But yes, we need less government.
They had a coup in London. A coup.
When were you last in London, Jimmy?
10 years ago.
Okay. Yeah.
I went to Natural History Museum.
Oh, okay.
I took a family out. I had to go to Tower Hamlets because I saw a lot of it was on the news.
Yeah.
And I wanted to see how much it changed.
Link is pinned. I'll stick it up again for you, Amos.
I was shocked, to say the least.
That was 10 years ago, Jimmy. Oh, I used to walk the streets of London. I used to run a lot of pubs. I was an area manager for pubs in southeast London. I used to finish work 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, whatever. I'd have no problem walking home. I'd have more of a problem with somebody in the pub wanted to walk me home. And I loved the freedom of it. I'd be out in the streets 3, 4 o'clock in the middle of the night in London. I fucking loved it at that time. I would walk the streets now after 5 o'clock in the evening.
I mean, it's gone now. There's so much knife crime and robbery and.
Yeah.
Is it all derived from the lack of money and the social standing of people?
No, it's because of corruption. You got Sadiq Khan and the woman and their meeting, wherever they have. And she said, Sadiq Khan, you're doing this move to take people out of cars and onto the street, and rather than using cars to drive back home through London, you want us to walk. She said, I don't feel safe. I don't feel safe in London. The car makes me feel safe. And he said, yes, but he said, what are you going to do about that? He said, well, we're going to, by not using cars, we're going to cut down on pollution. I said, you just didn't do it. I don't feel safe. Like, I worry someone's going to stab me. She said,
no, Jimmy, you know the feeling when you're walking around. You're a man. You know the feeling when you're walking around. And I'm tough. I'm a strong woman. I'm very, very tough. And I don't like this feeling of, I want to go out at 8 or 9 o'clock at night, but I don't trust it now that my family's not here at the moment.
Khan just basically didn't even listen to her. I'm sorry.
He doesn't care.
Ahmed.
Lovely, Ahmed.
Ahmed, are you there, Ahmed?
Come out wherever you are.
Ahmed, are you there? I'll just leave the banner up till he comes. It's a strange thing, you know. We've got to have some sort of law. We've got to be governed, but in a way where it's decent, you know.
But they got what Sadiq Khan answer was for women being scared walking the streets was the reason why he wants people to not be in cars is to cut down on air pollution. He said, "Did you listen to what I said?" He said, "Yes." He said, "You want London to be safer, and with less bad air pollution, London will be safer." He said, "I don't care about that. I care about not getting stabbed or worse." He just
he said something a few months ago. He said, we're all about keeping women and children safe. You dirty, lying little piece of rocket shit. That's the last thing that women and girls are in London. It's fucking safe.
Empty word.
I got you, brother. I got you.
Here we go. A real Londoner.
What happened the first time?
I don't know. I've got a bit of dodgy Wi-Fi where I am. So just got a bit of breakout.
How you doing, brother? You good?
Yeah. I'm sweet. Yeah.
Hi, Hammers.
Cappuccino, toast.
Cappuccino and toast.
Oh man, you right? Everything good?
Yeah, everything's great.
Yeah,
Everything's
no.
He's a Londoner.
Pardon?
We're just talking about London.
Good man.
And you're
Oh,
a
no,
professional specialist in London activities.
What do you reckon, Ahmed?
Because, maybe
What do
it's
you reckon
because
of the
you're a
state of
Londoner
London?
and you love London town.
What was that? What was that, sorry?
I said, what do you reckon on the state of London when there was Sadiq Khan in charge?
Oh, don't mate. Whoever voted for him this time, I don't know. We got to get him out. And people got to stop saying, oh, no, I ain't voting, nothing's going to change. Get off your arse and vote. Hey, hang on, I must have my YouTube on. I'm
I think so, yeah, you've got your bit of an echo there.
Right, that's sweet now, isn't it? I've done it. Oh, no, still echoing.
Hang on, let me share your mic, see if I can get a bit of echo cancellation on your mic. Mic settings. Right. Try it now, Ahmed. No, it's still,
Hello?
I guess still echoing.
I'll go and come back.
Okay. Beautiful Sunday, good morning. Hope you're feeling well today. Laid in my bed, just in my lovely, sending you all hugs and lots of love. And blessings to you, my beautiful girl. Blessings to you. Yeah, it's what's going on here? Somebody got YouTube open or something?
Sorry. If we're going to keep you.
So all of a sudden we've got an echo now.
I can hear it, but I'm on the phone, so maybe Betty's on the phone.
No, my phone's ringing again, Ty.
You've gone really quiet.
My phone's
So
ringing again, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, Ahmed.
Something's weird happening.
That's better. You've got dodgy internet, Ahmed, too.
Something's happening to my internet as well.
Okay, where I am. Can you hear me now? All right, or not?
Can you hear you? I am. Yeah. Jimmy's. Is there an echo now?
Yeah, it's absolutely ruined, London. No.
Gone now.
The thing is, we've got to get rid of the Labour government, so people have to get out and vote.
The thing is, that's right, they lied their way.
And apparently,
Tyrone, you're very, very quiet.
Sorry. All right, Betty, the noise is gone now.
So listen, mate.
I said,
I think there's a new party coming.
Yeah?
I think there's a new party coming with Benefit, Richard Lowe, and other people. I think there's a new party. I reckon Elon's going to fund it. In the next week or so, it should be out there.
Well, the thing is, why do you need another one? We've got reform. Why do they keep on the reform? Because reform is making ground.
That's Barrage. He's going against the immigration thing. No, I can hear you. He's gone against the immigration thing because of that. The Asian donor they got. He's turned his back on the immigration policy. Farage is the problem. He's not the answer, mate. I always said we've got to vote for reform because they're our only answer. I think in the next week there's going to be a new party. I think they're going to name a new party and there's going to be some big names on it. And they're going to get back in. And all I'm going to say is if it comes out, go for it, people, because these people are going to, they're going to do it. And they're going to do it for us. 100%. Mark my words, the next week or so, something's happening.
Can you hear me now out there? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Loud and clear or not?
Tyrone, your volume. Listen, I'm going to jump down so that Hammer's
Yeah,
reception might work better.
No, Emma's just got a bad internet connection.
I don't.
Yeah, but your
Is it
voice is
going off
very,
and on,
very
is it?
low, Ty.
My voice is very low.
Yeah.
Is it? How?
I
That's
can hear,
strange.
I can hear him all right.
It's old age, Hammers. I'm getting deaf.
Well, I know that one and all. Hello to everyone in the
I-
chat anyway. Sorry, bit rude.
They're saying in the chat they can
I can hear you loud and clear.
but you can hear me loud and clear.
Yeah.
Strange. Can you
You
hear me loud
might
and
need
clear,
to,
Betty?
you might need,
No.
you might need,
No.
you might need to go and come back, Ty.
Let me see.
Sorry, reading in front of people, but I'm absolutely
Is it any
sorry.
better? Is it any better? No?
Yeah.
Is it better? Is it better now?
Yeah.
You've got
I
nice
don't know.
now,
Yeah,
mate. Yeah, perfect.
Wow. What do you got? What are you chomping on, Emma's? Toast.
No,
Oh, he's frozen.
Hi, have you seen Michelle?
Sausage,
No,
bacon,
I'm not seeing
bubble.
Michelle for a couple of weeks. No, I'm seen her.
No. How you been, Ty? You been all right, mate?
Yeah, great. Yeah.
You been up?
Dodge reckons
me
Emma's
dog's in the
swapping
bed,
his
she's
food
just
as
getting
well with Ty.
No, sorry, I really don't like eating like when you're on panic and that, but I'm starving. And I just needed a chat, you know. My head's a bit screwed. I've got a lot of personal things going on. I'm not going to talk about them, but
No, don't.
I've got the dog in the bed at the moment, having tests. No, the
nothing
dog's
on
having
your
tests for
Emma's.
cushions.
Say nothing on your Emma's.
I know.
Just use
Anyway,
it
I've
against
just got. Yeah. Oh no, mate. Yeah, you fucking hell, you know that, don't you? Horrible bastards, isn't it? See, they're not. There's a lot of genuine people on there, so I think like you. I put myself in there. You know, there are very few, and I'm not digging out anyone by not mentioning them, but you know, I'm a little bit cautious when I get involved.
Yeah.
We keep minimal people, to tell the truth. Who comes into my circle is very, very, very small. But no one on this side kind of thing. People ask for my number.
Peter's comment here. Police interference, Tyrone. You sound low. Stop talking about the government. Might help your sound. I think everyone talks about the government. You know, everyone talks about the government.
Hey, I don't know nothing about that name, mate. I don't really dip in the rabbit holes, only from what people say. I'm not really screwed my mind up down rabbit holes. I haven't got the mental agility for all that gear. I think rabbit holes is mind fuck, but anyone who can do it, then fair play to them.
I miss my Michelle. She's so much to do with it today. Already, bless you. Yeah.
Hi, beautiful Serpentinity. Hi, beautiful. Sorry, two hammers.
Oh, no.
Hi, beautiful Serpentinity. I hope you're doing well, babe.
Oh, hello, beautiful Serpentinity. She's lovely, isn't she? Beautiful.
I know, and I had a silly argument that she didn't even need to be involved in, and poor woman got involved.
She's always got, you know, she's so lovely, just beautiful.
Yeah, that was my fault, though, Hammers. That was my fault. I brought somebody into something.
She's going for her own stuff, but always lovely, always nice.
Yeah.
I mean, really.
Yeah, she's a beauty. She's a beautiful person.
Yeah, hello everyone in the chat. Anyway, sorry for being a bit rude, but I mean.
Fucking hell, I'm actually like a fucking savage.
You want to see the Sunday dinner? I've done
What, you got a bit of a you got a bit of a goatee going on about?
Yeah,
a goatee.
bit bum fluff. Bit bum fluff. Bit bum fluff going on, yeah.
Yeah.
Setting up top. Right. I've just got an egg and a tiny bit of bacon and beans left, so
Yeah.
I took my dog off for a blood test. It's 3 or 4 hours. Fucking hell.
What, the little one?
Yeah, they thought she had a kidney problem. It turns out it weren't the kidneys. Now they've got to test her for Cushing's disease.
What's that?
Well, it's a cyst in the adrenal glands, and it produces too much cortisol.
Oh, Christ. Don't tell me she's going to have to have an operation again.
No, but she can't hardly breathe when she's walking. Like, well, normally around here she's okay, but if I take her for a walk, she can't do it.
Nice one, optical. Can't beat a bit of bacon and fucking fried bread. I haven't had fried bread for ages. I love fried bread.
Yeah, no fried bread here, but
Fried slice.
nice cut across these slices, yeah.
Yeah. They say, oh, you can't have fried bread. Fried bread's bad for you, all that fat and grease, and fucking fried bread's lovely. Everything that people like is bad for you, you know? Hey, morning, Aldi, brother. Good to see you.
As long as you have it in moderation, now and again, right? Not every day.
Yeah. Oh, you can't beat a good breakfast in the morning. Sets you up for the day, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure, right? How are you anyway, Ty?
Yeah, I'm great. I'm A1, in fact, A1.
Same here, mate. Other than just personal shit, you know, that's life.
Yeah. Everybody does it, yeah.
Did you enjoy your holiday, Ty?
Yeah, nice couple of days away, yeah. Chilling out.
Beautiful weather.
Yesterday we had some rain. Last night a storm. Fucking hell, it was terrible.
Was it?
Yeah.
But earlier in the week, the first few days, it was beautiful weather.
Sun is shining today. It's glorious today. Fucking glorious. Yeah, it's optical. If you can't enjoy your food, no point in living. Yeah, you gotta have a good bit of grub. Eat what you like. Fucking that's the thing. That's what I say. Eat what you fucking like.
Enjoy your life, man.
Yeah. We're not long on this fucking earth. Enjoy it.
ALD, Logman, oi.
Yes. Yeah, I don't know if you were at the beginning of the live, but I did say in the beginning that, you know, Smiler hinted that he knows the women involved that's been delving into personal backgrounds of mine and Sparky's, you know.
I think we all know, don't we? It's all come out. We know
I don't know, and I don't think anybody does. Everybody got their own idea, but it hasn't been said who's actually done it, you know. And I think it needs to be. It needs to be said.
Has it turned another corner then?
No, but it needs to be said who's doing it, you know.
Yeah, coach. Yeah, you don't need to be crossed up, don't you?
Yeah, you know, people need to know who the poisonous bastards are, you know.
What I mean by crossed up, it needs to come out. It needs to come out in the open, doesn't it? You know what I mean?
Of course it does. I think everybody should know where the poison is on this fucking platform. Yeah. I've got my own ideas, and you have as well, as like many other people.
Yeah.
But
they ain't dirty, ratty bastards, though, aren't they?
This woman's been back and forth my window with the dog now about fucking 4 times. I don't know what she's doing. Up and down, up and down.
No, she's just being nosy.
She's just walking the dog up and down the street. There you are. Please sub to Aldi, the Johnny Morris of YouTube. Yeah, sub to Aldi, people. He's a good guy. He's one of the good ones, Aldi. Fair play.
He's brilliant, isn't he?
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Yeah. There's a lot of good people in the community. Sometimes it can be starred by the dodgies.
Oh yeah, that like Betty was saying, she thought when she first came on it was good because she was new, and maybe I did the same when I came on. But what I thought when I came on, you were good. You had good people here. Like I said, I mentioned Gripper. We sort of laughing Grippers with the quizzes and everything else. You know, Shirley, good to see you. Shirley, up you well.
Sometimes we're a little bit naive though, Si, don't we? We need a bit of a. We need someone to stick it on us for us
Morning,
to like
Shirley.
sign up the security.
Yeah.
But
You're
fuck,
just going to have to make a
it.
different community. You're going to have to make a different community, I think.
What will happen to these people
I'll
when?
just say, get rid of the wrong ones. Don't let them in.
But that's the trouble, because other wrong ends will host wrong ends on their platform, and that's never ending. Then
and that is a problem.
Yeah.
It's
The only
got to be
way
a
it will stop is if YouTube had more powers, you know, to get involved in some of the shit that goes on, you know.
Cool.
Well, I mean, short work of that, Amas, boy.
Yeah, done it now. Just got a cappuccino and a free cup of coffee. I'm going to have that. I don't know. If something comes with a meal, then it's got to be down. It's got to go down the old Gregory pack.
Don't tell me you didn't cook that. Now you fucking ordered that in, didn't you?
Yeah, I'm in a cab. I'm in a cab, yeah.
Oh, you're in the car. You're in the. Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah. I'm not sitting down and washing that, mate.
I thought it was in the
No,
house.
I do that sometimes.
Are you getting any strange looks in there, Amas?
Yeah, because I'm loud. People
Is
look
there
at me.
anybody
I'm
in the
a bit
car?
loud.
Is there anybody in the cafe?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, there's people there. Yeah, of course.
How many's in there?
There's a couple of customers and about 3 workers. More workers than just
I
customers.
bet you getting some strange looks. I thought he was in the fucking house.
Because I talk loud, so. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
They'll all be joining YouTube, Tyrone, to find out what's going on.
Tell him to stub to me. Tell him to stub to me. Fucking hell. I couldn't do that. See in public, I can go on live and talk to someone in public.
Well, you know, it's just a free country, isn't it? I'm not harming no one. Might be a bit loud, but
yeah, that's why the signal's bad, is it? Tell that fella in the cafe to get a better fucking internet.
No, they've got a Wi-Fi, but it's not working.
Well, it's a public one, isn't it? You know.
Yeah, sure. They probably do. They probably do think I'm talking to myself. You know, one of them ones when you think someone's having a conversation, but then you think, are they talking to themselves?
That's a good comment, Shil. I think you're talking to yourself.
Yeah, I look like mad.
Yeah, so it's been pretty quiet. Did you see any lives last night, Amas? Was you on any panels?
Oh, I heard something. Who was on Dave and fucking someone was... All right, turn it off in the end. I need his sleep.
Wait a minute. I've got a guest coming up here. Let me just see if it is him. I think, is it AK?
Yeah, all right,
AK?
mate.
Yeah, I got you, brother. Yeah. How are you, AK?
Yeah,
not bad, mate. You?
Yeah. I see you was on Chubby's last night getting a bit of shit again.
That's all right. It's typical, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mr. Henry Crinkleway. Brilliant.
Oh, yeah, well. The less said about him, the better.
Morning, right, anyway, you want?
All right, yeah, I'm all right.
Yeah. Sweet.
Yeah,
it's time. I was up at 5 o'clock in the morning the day before, so I was listening to someone rapping, you know. I can't remember Dave and someone come on there, but it was Jay, wasn't it? And like the spunky thing and all that, and it's just fucking. I don't need all that song down the bed. So
yeah, well, yeah. I sort of floated in between that live and I listened to Chubby's for a bit, but that was just doxing one another in the chat in there. So I thought this is fucking boring. So I went at the, I
What
went
they
at the
say,
Dave's.
how the other half lives.
I went at the Dave's. I listened to Nathan's. Just jumping from channel to channel. And she was live and listening into
That
different
was
things.
it. That was Nathan. Was he calm?
Betty was on with him. Betty can tell you more about it than I can. So I didn't. You was on Bet, weren't you?
Yeah, I was on Nathan's. We were fine. And then the last 2 minutes, he just kicked me off. He said, "You're an alcoholic. Get off my channel."
Did he blocked you, did he?
He kicked me, Hammers. Get off, he said.
To be
Get out of
honest,
here.
Yeah,
to be honest, Betty, right?
he
That's his
normally gives you,
MO. That's his MO.
he normally gives you a 24-hour block, and then you're back on the next day. And then I'll just go in and tap into him, wind him up, right? And then he get another block.
He gave me a spanner. And then I was up on the channel, and then it was like at the end of it, it's just like, "You just get off. You're an alcoholic." I'm like, what? It pissed me off all night. I done a video this morning. Still drunk, going, "Do I fucking look like an alcoholic?"
Oh, Tyrone, I subscribe to your channel, by the way.
What's that?
I'm in denial, Hammers. I'm in complete denial. I need a meeting today. I'm going to go and find an AA meeting.
Oh, good on you. Yeah, good on you, Kel. With
I'm joking, Hammers. I'm not alcoholic. I'm
Yeah, but
joking.
you've got to identify it yourself. Nobody can identify it for you. I wouldn't say something on you on that, right?
Hammers, I drink about 5-6 times a year.
No, I was saying I'd subscribe to your channel, Tyrone, because I had to create a new channel because I got a new phone. I transferred all my information, but then it wouldn't let me go on my original channel. So I've got 2 channels now.
Are they both called the same thing, or
Well, one's called Lee and one's called Ali.
Listen, AK,
Okay.
if that family keeps getting into your life and fucking saying things about your daughter, don't let the fucking idiot on.
Well, no,
thank you.
No, that's the thing, mate. It don't bother me, right? Because all they do is...
I think they show themselves, don't they, really?
Yeah, exactly, yeah. I mean, if they can just
don't let
repeat
no one
the
get
same
into
thing...
your head, you know, mate? Don't let people live in your fucking nut, mate. Get rid of them.
No, I know, mate. It's all right. I laugh it off. But the thing is, I do get pissed off sometimes, but it's like AJ, all he talks about is, UK lady and
Can I pay, please?
I mean, he's been doing that for 3 years, and I mean, he's obsessed with that. So a lot of people get obsessed, you know what I mean? They'll never forget about it.
Yeah.
And they always ask me about tell me about a Starseed, but I've explained it 100 times, and I'm not going to do it again.
Yeah, but people just try and wind you up, don't they? You've got to realise that it's getting in you.
It's all right. Little things please little minds, you know what I mean?
Yep.
So, no, I'm all right. I only go on it because I think Chubby's channel's all right, you know what I mean? But if he wants to let
in small doses. Small doses, like, you know?
Yeah, that's it, mate.
You got to pick and choose where you want to go, like, you know, you can... Some of these places just don't want to go there, but sometimes you get bored, someone's on and jump on there. I done it at Zara's the other day, she went...
The only reason I'll tell you what, honestly, the only reason I'll pop in there and pop in the other channels that I don't like people that roast them is to see what's going on and see what's being said. You know? It's been fucking nosy. You know, I'd never go in there free on my free will and say, "Lord, I'm just gonna have a listen to this one tonight." No, I go in and see what the fucking assholes are saying. You know?
Yeah, I know what you mean by that. Yeah.
But that's the thing. As soon as you say, "Oh, fuck this," I'm just going to leave the channel. I'm just going to come off and go on with something. Oh no, don't go. They don't want you to go. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
they want you to stay.
Look, AJ, it's your choice, mate. Your choice. No one else's.
Yeah, no one tells me what to do. You know what I mean?
Their channel is your rules. You know what I mean? You decide when you want to go and fucking stay. You know what I mean?
Come and go when you want. That's it. You know what I mean? But if I decide to stay, that's up to me. You know what I mean? But that's it, mate.
That's it. Everyone's got a choice.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sometimes you make your bed and you lay in it. So if something ain't good, leave. Fucking leave. You don't want to get deep into it and people start picking your brains and all that game. And...
Yeah, well, it was my fault when I first started going on StreamYards years ago. You know, you think you can trust people, so you tell them kind of you're like, you know.
Well, you learn the hard way, don't you? Sometimes you don't
Yeah,
know.
well, exactly, yeah. But then some people play on it, and all they can do is carry on and on and on about the same fucking thing. But that's up to them, you know what I mean?
No,
I
I don't normally burp in public, mate. Eating in public, I don't really like, but I'm just hungry, so. And I needed a chat. It's been tight for a while, so. No, I don't think I'm burping in public, but now I can feel one coming up now, you pinch.
Well, burping after a meal in some countries is good
No,
manners.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I don't
It
do
is
that.
in
I
this
just
country.
don't.
I believe it
I
is
don't-
in this country as well to burp after
Oh, he's
food.
on, on fucking YouTube, isn't it?
Yeah, if
But
someone's
yeah.
offended by someone burping, then they need to give their heads a wobble. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tyrone, I was
Yeah,
trying to tell Crinkle last night about on Chubby's channel. I was trying to tell him, did you see the link I sent you about what they found underneath the pyramids in Egypt? Because I've always said it for years, you know what I mean? But no, I never seen
Peter talks good stuff, doesn't he? He knows his stuff, doesn't he, about all that?
Well, yeah, well, he calls himself a scientist, but I call myself a realist. You know what I mean?
Well, we've got names for ourselves. You know, no one can name you. If you think you're something, then crack on.
Yeah, that's it. If I want to call myself a star seed and believe I'm a star seed, I'll do it. You know what I mean? But they can't get their head around it. Oh, how'd you become a star seed? Well, I died and come back, and I come back a different person.
It's not me,
you know
Dodge. Stop using my headphones.
When you've got earbuds in, you can hear things even more, can't you? You can hear the slightest thing. Burping and farting is like just a must, isn't it? Someone's only got to move in here. Funny enough, I just bought 3 of the small cans of Heinz beans times 3, so I've got 9 tins for a £5. I don't know what I'm doing with I don't know what I'm doing with 9 tins, but there you go.
Is your mic all right, Hammers?
Oh, me? No, probably not. As I say, it's the Wi-Fi, because it's a bit iffier.
All
What,
right.
can you not? Can you not hear me? Is it cracking up? What's going on?
No, it's just like cracking up a bit, but rumbly. But I can understand you.
Oh, sweet. So what's happening, Betty? What's the clue in? It was nice to see the Catholics bodies joining up yesterday in support. Bit late. Boy, it's never too late. I don't think. No, but yeah, nice to see some joining up.
Who's joining up where?
Cheers, Bodge. I just had a little part, mate. No, the Catholics and the Prodigies joined up yesterday, didn't they? On that march. There was a couple of women that organised a little protest down to the what's going on, the immigration and all that. And there was Catholics and Protestants united on that.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of that in Scotland, mate, I tell you. It's all
it was the first time ever they had the flags flying together for the first time.
Yeah, you've got to support each other. If you want to make a mark, make a stance, make the government listen, you got to have your numbers, and you got to have unity.
Yeah.
I mean, there's always going to be some cracks in it, you know what I mean? But yeah, I think you got to have unity.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's what scares me about this place, is just seeing so many people at war with each other. And it's like, can you not see outside the box what's coming? You need to be together.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy what's happening in the world, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, the thing is, people have got their own issues in life. They build up a little stress and that. They've got problems that they ain't dealt with. So they come on and go, let it out, you know what I mean? It just comes out. See, you know, people commit murder because they're angry about their ex-partner, or they're angry about this, they're angry about that. It's never you. It's always underlying issues, I think.
Yeah.
You're just, you're just some, like you look just like a punch bag sometimes on there. You know, someone have a go.
collateral damage.
Yeah.
Hammers, you've heard about Celtic Rangers, ain't you, in Scotland? I mean, fucking hell, they're
Can
like,
I pay?
it's like a war, you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
I'm looking to get a cut. I'm looking to get a couple of Old Firm Derby tickets.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
I
pay for
used to
this.
work at Chelsea, didn't I?
Oh, right, yeah,
Stamford
yeah.
Bridge.
Go on, Amos,
Yeah,
do
I'm
a
looking for.
runner. Amos, do a runner. Do a runner.
No.
Go on, don't pay for your fucking breakfast. Go on, run out the door. He's only got little legs. He'll catch him straight away.
You've got us all behind you, Hammers. Do it, do it.
Do you
Well,
go
you're
to...
going out for a jog?
No,
No.
he's in the cafe. He's
I
in the
put the card
cafe.
in.
He's in the cafe, AK, having his breakfast.
Oh, I thought it was at home.
Hang on,
No.
hang on. The car's not working.
Oh, hang on, he's going to do the dishes
Go fund me,
now.
go fund me.
He's going to do the dishes. He can't pay for his breakfast.
I honestly thought he was at home. Do you know that, Tyrone?
So did I in the beginning. Honestly, I thought he was in the house, but he said no, he's in the cafe.
Cafe, yeah.
That's why the reception's bad, AK.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's why
right,
the
got ya.
reception's bad. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Right,
because he's
it
not
works.
using
I
Wi-Fi.
remember my card number, and it works. Thanks.
Where's the cafe in West Ham? Obviously, yeah.
No, I'm over Romford, mate.
Oh, Romford,
Romford.
right.
Yeah.
That's near Kent, isn't it?
No. It's Essex, more like on the borders of Essex.
Where am I thinking of? Fucking.
That's a fair
Oh
run
no,
for you,
I'm
Amos,
thinking
isn't
of
it?
Strood, Kent.
Sorry?
That's a fair run from where you live.
It is, yeah. But it's a good vet and whatnot, you know what I mean? So, I've travelled a few vets, but you know, some of them think like you're idiots and they want to take a piss out of money and all that. And yeah, this one's very good and the prices are not that bad.
Yeah. Oh, that's why you went over there, because the vet is over there. I don't really understand now. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so I dropped the dog because they said, you have a blood test. It could be 3 to fucking 4 hours. So I'm guessing they're doing the blood test and they're waiting for the results.
Well,
I fucking hope so, anyway.
You get results
4
fairly
hours.
quickly.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of them, right? It's 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. It's one of them things. She went there when the car ran over her pelvis, right? So they looked after her then, and you know they got her back to norm, and well, nearly norm anyway. But so yeah, she's doing all right though. You know, what I mean, it's just getting this problem sorted out. I don't think she's on her way out. You know what I mean?
So you've got, how long have you been down there? You've got to hang about for another couple of hours?
I've been since 10:15. Yeah.
Right. Bloody hell. Yeah. I took a phone call then. My missus was on the phone. I've got to go down and strip the awning down. Now it's dry today, so.
Right, Tyrone, mate.
What,
sorry,
you down
I need
the,
to nip out, right?
What's that, AK?
No, I need to nip out, right?
Okay, mate. Thanks for popping in. Yeah, good to see you.
Yeah, no worries. See you later, Amos, yes? And see you later.
See you later,
I
okay.
don't know,
Bye,
Take it
AK.
easy, mate.
the lady's
Have a good
name.
day.
Betty is
It's
Betty.
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 Chris.
All right, see you later, Betty. All right,
Bye,
take care,
AK.
guys. Take care. See you later.
See you later, okay,
Cheers.
Tom, mate.
Cheers.
Cheers, AK.
Thanks.
Chris Wright. Good morning, Chris Wright. Yeah.
Hi,
Morning,
Chris.
You should have said, hi, Chrissy Wissy.
Hi, Chrissy Wissy.
He's going to be up now. He's going to come up.
Yeah,
He got the fireman's job.
he likes Betty. He likes Betty.
Oh, is he?
No.
Oh yeah, didn't he say coming to Ireland? You're going to get your piss stained. Did I hear that before?
They're going to get blocked out together. And get arrested, and they're going to film it all.
Have a good old drink, eh? It's about 10 or a pint in Dublin, isn't it?
You get arrested for having a good time now, Porky. Or
I
Porky.
know. Yeah, you're not allowed to have a good time.
Chris said he was paying €10 a pint, Hammers.
Fucking hell.
That's Dublin. It's expensive, isn't it?
I should get $6 from Fiverr.
I think, I don't know if he's away this week. He's renting a caravan, I think. I don't know if it's this week he's going, Chris.
Well, they say when the caravans are knocking, don't. When the caravans are rocking, don't come knocking.
Yeah. Hey, Landy, good to see you, mate. Good to see you, Landy. Yeah.
Hey, oi. Give my regards to Andrew. I think he just hit 2 years recently. Top man.
Shirley said Chris went for a fireman interview, but told him he hates poles, water hoses, fires, and smoke. Can't imagine what went wrong. I think it was. I think it's too much for him. He needs to pick the factory. The factory.
Oh, Tim's doing all right. Ed's getting on. Are they gonna break through? Just have a. Oh no, I can't look. I ain't got my other phone.
You are. Oh, Betty's gone. Where's Bet gone? She's disappeared. Didn't say goodbye, Bet. You're just gone, Betty. What happened?
Is my? I suppose my signal's a lot better now. Yeah. No,
a lot stronger, Hammers. Yeah.
That's good. Brilliant.
Yeah, my missus just phoned me saying now that the weather's. I had a fella put an awning up at my caravan on the weekend, Hammers, right?
What's an awning? What's that?
You know, the things they attach to the side of the caravan to make it,
Oh, right. Oh, around the key. Yeah. Got it.
How much you charge? But
how much you charge?
200 quid. Right? He made a right fucking mess of it.
Did he?
So I got to take it down. I've got to take
what, have you paid him? Get his fucking phone him up and tell him to get his arse there. Get his arse back.
Well, I said to her, fair play. We phoned him and he said he'll come down. And I said to my missus, no, just keep him from you. I don't want him anywhere fucking near it.
No, get him and put it right, type. He's fucked it up. It's his job to put it right. No, get him to put it right.
The thing is, I've gone and sold the awning now, and I bought a brand new, a big one, a brand new one yesterday.
What did you sell it for? Did you get your money back?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
You want to write a bad report on him? Get him on Google and write a bad report. You've got to read my hurts.
I don't do that type of thing to people. I know. I think I'm too soft.
Well, sorry, he's only going to go and do it to someone else, isn't he? Come on.
Well, apparently he does it a lot. He puts on it. The reason we went with him, he said he does it a lot down on a different campsite. So and he's not far from me, so my missus got in touch with him. Yeah, so got him up there. It was fucking hell, it was terrible. Everybody said.
Do you know what I've always said, right? If you're going to do a job, do it properly. People will give you good recommendations, you get more work from it. You know, all these cowboys, these budget and leggings.
All right, well.
No room for them in the game.
Yeah, well,
Adrian,
I wouldn't have him back there. No way, you know.
Chris, get your ass on the panel, mate. Come and let's say hello. Let's say good morning here.
He's off to Llandudno in Wales for 2 nights in April the 5th. Oh, April the 5th, Chris. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, be careful. Don't tell people where you're going, what you're doing, and all that.
Yeah.
He gives too much information away and gossips too much about people.
Yeah.
That's Chris's only problem. Other than that, he's all right.
He's a nice enough guy, Chris. I like Chris.
He is, but he's gullible, isn't he? Very gullible.
Hey, I will never come from. Good morning, mate. Good to see you. Hope you're well. Yeah, I mean, he sounds a pound.
What's happening? Conform, you all right, mate?
I laughed last night. Honestly, the funniest things I heard last night was Laura. I couldn't help having a little chuckle to myself. There was the argument. there was this little argument going on Dave's, between Jay and JPM.
Yeah.
And she jumped up and she said, "I can't get a word in edgeways."
I heard. Yeah.
Oh, dear me.
And Dave said, "Look, they got to air it out,
Laura couldn't get a word in. Oh, bless you, Laura.
I think what she wanted to do was just try and stop it, you know what I mean? I think she had good intentions.
She could talk a glass out to sleep, fair play.
There's a carry on there, isn't it? I think we should name it Carry On YouTube, you know what I mean? Like Carry On Camping. Fun and games on there, mate.
Yeah, Dave sounds a pound, Davis.
Yeah.
You can't help what people say on the panel, that's the thing. You can't hold the host responsible for it, Some people believe it's the host, is at fault. Bullshit, it's not the host's at fault. No one way. And people start ranting, you can't stop them,
And then Jay was blocking people, wasn't he, on his channel or something?
Oh, I don't know what Jay.
Yeah, that's what Dave was. I think they was trying to fucking get rid of him and couldn't do it on the phone. And then I think Bab said to him, "Look, you can do this." I think he eventually done it.
Hang on, let me see this. The whole clip is 1 hour long from the start of the JPM segment when Jay is removed and he starts removing people in Jay's chat.
Poor old JBM, man. He had that dodgy throat and he was trying to fucking hell. You got to be careful with that laryngitis and fucking screaming. You rip the old vocal box, he won't be able to sing like Laura.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's a weird fucking place, this fucking YouTube.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Crazy.
But you just got to treat it as just a bit of fun. People are too into it, and they're mad, crazy mad, you know what I mean? Go and stalk people through your fucking YouTube. It's mental. You go on there, go on the panel. When it's done, isn't it? Finished. Fucking about stalking people and Jesus Christ.
I always I used to enjoy Gripper's quizzes and have a laugh and things, and the love train and all that bit. It was a laugh, and
he was alright, Gripper. He was a fucking fella, yeah.
Yeah, this is what you try and do, and but then you get labelled by some people then for being in certain channels, and then fucking hell.
Yeah. Yeah, what can you do, mate?
Gripper's goons came about then. Gripper's goons came about then.
Yeah.
I still don't know who they are.
Yeah, people are always going to have an opinion, no matter what you do, what you say.
Yeah.
If you try and be good, you know what I mean, you're bad and whatever. I've never seen things get twisted so much, or a stupid thing get blown out of proportion, And if you ain't got a bit of common sense, you can believe things on it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You've got to have your own mind and a bit of common sense, because you'll be fucked on it otherwise.
Most people can laugh and have a crack, and a bit of banter. But then you got the element then that just love the fucking arguing all the time, and all that bollocks. It's no.
You know what I see? People hijack chats and fuck things up, and that. It's just like an hijack. You know what I mean? Things are going right, everything's sweet and all that. Someone comes in and hijacks the panel, and then it's all off. People go quiet. It just kills the fucking tone, doesn't it?
Oh yeah. Let me see what Yogi says. What I see, it all originates from the spunky comment last week, and Jay turns into JPM. Wrong comment and backlash lasts about 10 minutes, and I'll timestamp it in the description of the clip. So there you are. If anyone hasn't seen it, Yogi's got it now, and it's going to timestamp the bit.
Yeah, I've done about 10 minutes of it, I'm saying, but it's the same old bollocks, regurgitating stuff, and I can't stand it.
Well, this is let's just try and get back to having a laugh and a joke and fucking have a good crack, and Talk about
Yeah, but
just the
like I
normal
say,
things in life.
but you're always going to get someone who wants to come on and hijack the panel.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I thought I listened to I can't remember whose live it was, but I think it might have been BBA's.
Oh, when did he
Reese
do
was,
it? Like,
Reese was yesterday, I think it was. Reese was on there,
oh,
and who were the others on there?
not JOJ, was it?
No, and Vincent came on, and it was to do about they were talking about trans and things like that, and apparently Reese now was calling this, a while back. Vincent brought up now Reese, his daughter, was going through a sort of thing
Yeah,
in
I
her
remember
life.
that. I remember him. Yeah, I remember that.
Now he was asking everybody to, have some sympathy and whatever it was with his daughter, he was all for it, right? But now
Yeah.
apparently he's dead against this thing, and Vincent
Well,
pulled him up
do
on it.
you know what I've seen with Reese though? He was a proper lefty, and he's swayed a little bit over to the right. So whether he's
I think he's
whether he's
changed up.
listened to
No.
whether he's listened to Elon, because Elon's got views on that, because he's got a son who's a trans, and I think he's just bumped.
Yeah.
Yeah, so but he has swayed a little bit over to the right, which is it's good to see. It's good to observe and see that the left are coming over to the right. You've only got to look at Starmer and what he's doing to the country, and we'll be fucked in 4 years' time, mate. If we don't get a right wing government in this country, is fucked. It's had it. It's going to be on its knees by the time Labour's like ready to leave. Hopefully, by the time that happens.
Parker said Crinkle was on, and that's right, because Crinkle was defending these people, and Reese was going at him.
Oh, he would do, wouldn't he? Yeah. You know what he's like? Whatever, he's another one. He's done it with the jibby jabbies. You know what I mean? Whatever you say, he'll say the opposite, which is good. You know what I mean? It's good to have an opposition view, but he's just, wait. I can't stand listening to him. I've got no patience for his Ferg syndrome. Like, he's just off his tits.
Yeah,
and when he's on the drugs and that, it's all about him and controlling the fucking panel, and I just can't stand it.
But don't you say, well, let someone beneath the slayer. But one thing Vincent did, which was right, he pulled him up on, double standards, basically. Defending his daughter. And don't get me wrong, he's got every right to defend his daughter. And what he was going through, right? That's 100% right, and he did that. But now he's changed his mind, but Vincent pulled him up on it, So, it's difficult.
So would they have an argument? Or just a little,
only a discussion. Vincent just happened to bring it up, what he'd said previously, and then, I don't know.
Yeah, he's good at it. He's good at that, Vincent. He's good at pinpointing things and identifying things.
I jumped out of it then because, I don't want to listen to other people talking about other people.
No, it drags on, doesn't it? I'm like that type. I'll dip in for about 10 minutes and I think, what am I doing? It's just, you can sit there for fucking hour and a half and listen to it, but you ain't going to get any further in the conversation, are you? You're not going to learn much else. Once you've got that 10 minutes in, you know what I mean? You're done. It just goes round in fucking circles.
I mean, that's the thing. When they start talking about children, I think that's enough for me. I don't want to hear anybody's fucking thoughts on anybody else's family, I'm away from
No, that's right. Yep.
Although, I don't get on with Zara B. Don't get on with her at all, right? What she said about my boy and everything like that.
Yeah.
But I still sympathize with that because what was said about her children, and they still keep going at it about it. That's fucking wrong. These are the worst people that keep.
Well, I went on a panel earlier in the morning. She went, "Oh no, you're with all that lot, Michelle C, Laura." Because I was on Laura's panel and I jumped on her because I was asking this fella a few questions, just general questions, chit chat. She went, "Oh, what are you doing? You're with that lot? You go, he's dragging information." Anyway, she chucked me off the panel and I'll come back and and I just like, oh fuck this.
Yeah.
Well, I don't get too close to her though, because you know what I mean. I just don't. There's a lot of people I don't. I'll be sociable. I'll be like nice. But when people want to make fucking like stupid like I'm fucking digging people's never been into other people's information, just general chit chat, having a conversation. Not fucking shouting and going, and all. Fucking hell.
Farquhar, I feel the same way as that, but when it comes to, you know, bringing their families into it now,
What's that say? I can't see. I can't see the chat twice.
Right. Farquhar
Can
says,
you read it?
He says, don't sympathise with Zara. She's a mouthy twat. Deserves everything that comes her way and more. I agree to a certain degree. Never got on with her. She called my family rotten, made allegations about my family. She's done it to other people, and now it's happened to her. But I do sympathise with her because it's never happened to anyone.
No.
But when you throw shit around, it'll come back to you. I still sympathise with these people.
What comes around goes around, Ty, and that's right. It's in life. What you give out, you get back.
Exactly. Yeah. Nobody's family should be talking. If you've got an argument with somebody, keep it between you and that person.
Yeah.
Don't ever bring anybody's family into it.
Ty, the Gripper thing was blown out of so much proportion, and he fucked off because of it. And he was a lovely fella.
Yeah, Gripper. But I honestly believe Gripper's around in a different name, you know. In the
I think so. Yeah, definitely.
He was too invested in it not to go altogether.
He was,
you know?
yeah. You're right,
yeah. So I still believe he's a different name in the chat there. He doesn't do lives.
I think so.
But he's a different fucking name in the chat there, I think. I believe that.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely. He's still about, But he's a nice fella, wasn't he? You know what I mean? Made one fatal mistake.
Yeah. I mean, the photo that was put up, then I thought, is that really him? Because it didn't sound like, you know, you get an image of a person in your head.
I know, yeah, I know what you mean.
Like, it's the same with Vega, with his voice, you know, you got an image of him, but when he showed his pictures, then you think, you know.
You can't believe him with pictures, though, can you? Do you remember them? Like he's done a few of them where he's dropped the camera and he's just put a video on, and he's like made out. He done them fucking well, but it's not him. He's not that stupid.
There you are. Yogi says Zara runs her own panels with zero drama now. Try and make out she's not the person we all showed her for, but the leopard never changes spots and it's all made with. Yeah. Well, somebody said that to me when I put up. It was 18 months old that the thing she talked about with me. So I put it back up, but she was pissed off with what was happening to her, just to remind her what she'd done in the past. And some said, "Why are you putting that up now? She's changed her ways." Well, has she changed her ways? I don't know, but
I don't know about that.
I won't forget.
What she done the video the other day, trying to say I'm digging information. I'm with that little clique. I'm with no clique, man. I'm fucking on my own. I don't get involved. I don't rabbit on about other people's shit. I don't get involved. But people get paranoid on it, don't they? You know what I mean? Because, like I say, what comes around goes around. And you have a few fucking... you have a couple of bottles of wine and it fucks with your head. Been there, seen it and done it. Got the T-shirt.
Yeah.
So, I'll always be one step above people because I'm super sober, you know what I mean? No drugs, no alcohol, just a bit of fucking vapor, that's me. So I'm on the ball.
Yeah. It does come to a bitter end when, it always does. It always comes to an end.
Yeah.
These people who think they're untouchable, they just fucking get felt, and that's it. Boom. Bye.
Yeah, I think sometimes people dig their own graves, especially on there. Like. You see so many people crash and burn under the influence of substances.
She hasn't changed. She's the information doxer hiding behind cover. Well, I believe that she's one of them myself. There's other ones with her. She was friendly with another woman. Then they fell out. They were doing a lot of it. They attacked me on that platform. So,
Didn't Smiler said he's gonna produce a couple of names or something?
I hope Smiler is the man. I think he is, and he puts their names out there, so everyone knows the facts. Everyone knows the facts. We all got our own ideas, but once the facts are out there, then they're out there. Yep. So let's. If Smiler's the man, I think he is. He should put their fucking names out there for everyone to see.
Yeah. Bring it to light.
I'll be back with a live soon. You're all getting it.
'Cause
Sparky.
who said
Sparky.
that? Oh, hello, Sparks. You all right, mate? Yeah, bring one out, mate. I think he's due to a fucking live, isn't he, Sparky?
He's due for a
Might
blow
even
up
be,
though.
it might even be this afternoon, I reckon. He's been round clocking what's going on, mate. He ain't fucking stupid.
You know, it's amazing what you pick up when you don't come on, yeah, and you sit
And you're
back
just
and you just
having a
post
little look
channels, you know?
in the chats, mate. Yeah, it certainly is absolutely amazing what you see. I hope you're well, Sparky. Anyway, mate, you and the family and that.
If you're in a group doxing and disagree, you leave the group. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, but a lot of these people are a little bit tight on here, aren't they? Like, you know, so there you go. I don't think Smiler will be joining it again anyway.
Well, it was on. I listened to him on Ron's live. It was it was like, you know, the one he done, like the sort of truth for life. You know, we got to speak the truth, and
Yeah.
and him and AJ Smith were having a go, and that's where it came out. My name was brought up several times, so was Sparky's. You know, who was doxed?
Right, yeah, I did hear a little bit of that, but as I say, once again,
who was digging into our private lives, bringing up families and things like that. You know, this is what's got to be brought out. It's got to come out. Bring it out.
Of course, yeah.
Bring it out. Bring it. It needs to. People need to see what's going on. You know.
I think it will come out, Ty. It will. I think Smiler's the man. He's gonna.
There's a lot of them.
He's gonna bring. He's gonna bring it out. I think. Yeah. But as I say, I can't listen to too much of it because it just goes on and on and on. People drunk or out of their fucking nut and shit and that gets on my tits. So I'll dip in for 10 minutes or so and that's me.
Yeah.
I don't want to be up fucking all night listening to all that bollocks.
When UK lady doxed me, doxed my name and address,
can I ask? Did someone already dox her and she spitefully?
No.
So she was the doxer.
Huh?
UK lady was the doxer who doxed you.
Yeah.
Fucking slut.
And she also said, "Well, now then, let's look at his criminal record." And I good luck with that because I haven't fucking got one.
Yeah.
You know,
but the thing is, it's their lies because you know they do get an audience, and some people do question it, or they think, "Oh, is it?" They believe it, like you know what I mean. These people need to be out. Fuck them off. Get rid of them. They're scumbags. They're no good. But, you know, like you say, there's always going to be someone who wants the clicks and views. Someone who'll have them on the panel till they shit on them again.
But this is what's happening, isn't it? You know, it's plain. They're friends up with someone. They give them all their information, and the next thing you know, they've had a row and they're fucking at each other's throats, and all this lies and bullshit and bollocks comes out. You know, it's fucking terrible. Alcohol is the lamest of excuses. I don't think it's alcohol related, most of it. I will never confirm. I think it's just bitterness, you know.
It's like a revolving door, innit? You know what I mean? Like, fucking hell. As I say, you got to be very, very careful. If not, don't fucking link up with no one, mate. Just dip your toes in and dip out. Don't get too involved. Learn from other people's mistakes.
Well, I think most of it's out there, Jimmy, but we need to finalise these names because I want to know for certain, and I would imagine Sparky would want to know, you know? Because when I do find out, then I can speak my mind about it without any fear of retribution. Well, I'll have the retribution, but I wouldn't give a monkey's chuff what they say, you know?
No.
So,
you know what? So I stand by these words because what happened to me and all that, right? You can never be wrong and strong.
Yeah.
Never, ever be wrong and strong. If you think that you're cock of the walk in it and you want to do wrong things like that, you can't never be wrong and strong because it will eventually internally fuck you up. your own conscience. I think so, anyway. Unless you ain't got a conscience.
But that's the thing. A lot of people haven't got a conscience, and the sad part about all this is when you look at AJ Smith and when you look at UK and Ultra, and this thing has been going on with them them three for I don't know how long, and the fucking shite they throw at one another.
Yeah, but they've been fighting each other. Look, they know each other's addresses and that. They've been fighting each other for 3 years. It's another thing, I don't listen to it. It's all bollocks. It's all fucking drugs and alcohol and just a little fucking spatting fucking match. Not that I'm against anyone who drinks and takes drugs and that. No, I'm not. But when it's that and it's the same old bollocks over and over and over again, none of them's got the bollocks to fucking front each other. You know what I mean?
That's exactly what it is, Amos. It's all bollocks. It's just fucking childish bollocks.
It is, yeah. It's drug-induced arguments. Drug and alcohol-induced arguments is fucking boring. Been there, seen it, and done it.
Yeah. Fucking hell. It's just fucking. This is why the platform is all the fuck, you know. A lot of people have people on so they can build their channels up, you know, and they don't care what's going on and what's said, you know. And who's
this is why all the lies and the, you know, he did this, he did that, this one's that, because people want to know, and people are addicted to drama, aren't they? So drama builds a channel, and we've all seen it.
Hey, Big F, good to see you, mate. Yeah, it's a beautiful day.
And this is why
drama does build your channel. It's true. That's very, very true. Don't see anybody talking fucking nice and I'm the chat. You know, they want to see.
You know, you do a panel like this where just having a chat and that. I mean, you get 100 people in anyway, but you know, normally people drop out and that. Soon as it fucking goes off, whether it's the AJ and fucking Ultra turn out, the fucking numbers are just going boom, 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 boom. And fuck me, once you've heard it once, my mum used to say, seen one, you've seen them all. You've heard it once and you don't need it. It's the same shit, just gets revolved. You're this, you're that, dox this, dox that. Oh.
But the thing is, I don't even watch them, Amas, right? I just
fuck that.
I'll click on Yogi's, get all the information from Yogi, you know.
Yeah, but like I say, you're not going to learn anything more than what you already know from the first go round.
Yeah, but you know.
It's boring as fuck.
Yeah.
Change your the page, you know what I mean? Change your record.
It's just shit.
Or up your game, you know what I mean? Up your fucking game.
It's just shit. It's just fucking shit.
I know.
Thrown around all the fucking time. It's just nonsense. It's absolute bullshit. And
people ain't got lives, though, have they?
Oh, I'm going to get the police on you. Oh, I'm still waiting for the fucking
I think that's absolutely terrible. Like, investigations, going to phone the police. I'll say that I've got information for the police. I'm building in it. Oh, my good God. What is... Ain't no one got any balls in this day and age. You got a problem with someone, go in front of them and put your fucking fist up. Like back in the day, put your dukes up. Put them up.
The thing is, Amos, the beauty of this is that those people that threaten you with the police, when you've got so much on those people, it'd be turned on them in an instant, you know, and then they be the fuckers being investigated. You know what I mean?
Yeah, mate. Yeah, she's got a fucking you know, naughty bastard. You know what I mean? Things she's done. And as for him, it's like she's got her hand up his fucking arse. You know what I mean? Like a fucking ventriloquist.
Morning, Mr.
There you go. You know it.
Yeah. So how long you got to hang about for the dog, Amos?
I don't know. She said between 2 and fucking 4 hours. Oh my good God.
What I'd give him a ring up, say, look, is any progress? Could give me information on the dog? You know.
Yeah, it's only been an hour and a half. You know what I mean? Like, so I'll do another hour. I think I've got to do another hour. I've got my mate sitting around my house looking after me other one because he barks his fucking head off. If the little one's not with him, he gets really anxious.
All right, yeah. I had a bastard down like that, right? I had the bastard down on the Labrador, and
Yeah.
if I took one of them wasn't there, then the fucking bastard would have.
He, yeah.
Fucking LB.
He,
Hell
he,
of a noise.
he howls his head off, and then he barks. I come in one day, and he was like he's having a fucking panic attack. Last time I took the down the vet, like he was fucking freaking out, like, you know what I mean?
Maybe something that's instilled in him before you had him. You know, something's gone on.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
you know what I mean?
more than likely. Yeah, he just wants to be with. They just want to be with you, don't they? They don't like being left.
This is off. Let me put this up here, which I think is disgusting.
Read it out for us, Ty, because I can't see it.
Dodger Badger saying Chubby Rain said, and I quote, this is what he said, all women are fair game if they wear mini skirts regardless of age. Right? Now, this is the type of person you've got that's floating around this fucking platform.
See, he's a bit, I think he thinks he's a bit smart for his words, and he normally sort of leaves it on an edge where it could be one thing or it could be another thing, and he likes to play with people's brains.
Do you think he's doing this? Do you think he does this to draw attention to his platform?
Yeah. Or draw an argument, because he can stand there and be like passive, and someone's like, "Rrr," you know what I mean? Because he knows what to say to upset people in order to draw them in. That's what I think.
Well, I mean, the comment like that is fucking ridiculous. That's going beyond.
Yeah, but look,
regardless of age.
But people will say the most horrendous things on there to get that reaction, to build their channel, to get people in. Do you know what I mean? Because he leaves it so he can twist it, so it could be either one thing or the other. I'd say he's quite intelligent with it, but that sounds like I'm bigging him up, like. But he knows what he's doing. He's very, he knows what he's doing, and he does for sure. And he leaves it kind of open where, you know, he's not.
Comment for you. And we asked in the chat, what if they were 15? And he said yes. That's children he's talking about there now, right?
Wow.
And that's beyond. That's fucking beyond.
Yeah, of course it is.
Fucking disgusting.
But like I say, you know, I think he's in it to wind people up, to get them to come on and shout, like, go berserk, because he wants to build the numbers, and it's a numbers game on now. I don't know why people are saying the fucking numbers. You're not going to earn any dough out of it.
Yeah.
You know, you're not going to be the most famous fucking person on YouTube over it. You know what I mean? I don't know. But as I say, nothing surprises me on their side. Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
No, that's true. That's true.
I've got to keep your fucking kids away from here. The life's fucking hell.
There's a comment here for you, Hammers, in fact, of Mr. Beautiful Blues.
Go on.
That what you've been telling Laura to do, you wanker, Hammers.
Telling Laura, dude? Well, I ain't told Laura nothing. Can you explain?
You'll have to explain, Mr. BB doesn't know what you're talking about. Beautiful Sendip, he says, Tyler, the last 12 months has been a proper eye-opener for me. People taking my kindness for weakness. I choose to be kind in this cruel world, but I can go from lady to gangster in 0.1 seconds. Big up.
Yeah, some people can just, like, you know, be calm about it and that, but you just don't want to upset certain people. Other people are just permanent bastards, I suppose.
Yeah. Chubby said recently he's going to sue for slander.
So, who's he going to sue?
Oh my God! What they need to look at is what they put out on platforms. These people, they're all talking about all the information's going to the police and all this business. I've gathered stuff up about people. So has many other people that's been attacked or gathered information. And there's so much stuff being gathered up, you know. I mean, it'll just blow them clean out of the water, you know.
It's all bollocks, so I wouldn't even listen to all that shit.
Yeah.
You know, they're just not ready for them people, really.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's a strange old world. I mean, okay, you
It's
don't
so
get on
funny.
with someone. If you don't get on with someone, you don't. We can't all be friends with everybody on here. And
No,
if you don't get on with
you,
someone, you don't get on with someone. But
you know what it is? It's personalities clashed on here. You know what I mean? We've all got different personalities. We ain't all got to like each other. You know what I mean? And that's the world we live in, isn't it? You know,
but
sometimes you see someone you don't like them, and that's it. There's nothing wrong
yeah,
with that.
but some people take it too far. And like I said just previously, when you start bringing people's families into it, not just mine, but other
That's all
people's
over.
families
Yeah,
as well,
no, it's wrong.
and you talk about their children, then that's where you draw the fucking
But
line.
Ty, like I
These are the
said,
people that should be gone.
people will talk about. They want to kick you right in the bollocks and will say anything what's going to get a reaction, what's going to hurt you.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? It's all about how can I give that bastard a low blow so it really hurts him, dox him, say something about his children. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, and that's what they're all doing. Did
Yeah,
Beautiful
yeah.
Blues come back with anything? So I don't know.
No, Mr.
No,
Beautiful
I don't know.
Blues. What are you talking about with Amas? He wants to know what are you insinuating?
I don't think there's nothing there from he's got me thinking now. Mm.
So I've got to go down now this afternoon. My missus will be home from later on, and we've got to go
How's
down.
the van and that anyway? Is it nice being down there
Yeah,
chilling
yeah,
out?
yeah. I've
You
been
done a
down
bit of
there. I went
done a
down
bit of fishing?
Wednesday. Yeah, I went down Wednesday. Come back yesterday afternoon. Yeah,
Uh, is it nice?
yeah. I'll be going back down now this week. I think I'll be going down Wednesday or Thursday. No, Thursday morning
Make
again.
make the most of it, mate. Yeah, get on there, fucking use it. You're
That's
paying for
fine.
it, fuck. Get what
That's
you can
right.
out of it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Are you able to see the back chat, Amas, if I write something in there?
Yeah, probably if I grab my phone and that, yeah. I don't think I bought my glasses, but I can. Didn't. So how's Jakey boy anyway? Is he alright?
Yeah, he's great.
Man,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love that beach. It looks lovely. It looks heaven. That beach, brilliant. Hope everyone's having a good day anyway. Brutal Betty said you owe your subs an all day live.
There you go, Amos.
I hope you
Bit
feel.
long.
I hope you feel better. Beautiful serendipity.
Don't read it out loud, for Christ's sake.
No, of course I won't. No, don't be. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not. It's naughty, mate, isn't it?
No. Anyway, yeah. Time will tell.
But then, you know, lower than a snake's belly, so they say, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Time will tell, Amos. Time will tell.
Oh yeah, it's just definitely. I fancy he's definitely going to come out in the wash with his smiler thing. He will. I'm guessing he's going to blow it straight out of the water,
Yeah.
and it needs to.
Why am I gone quiet? Right, Amos, I've got to go. I've got to get rid of stuff.
Yeah,
ready
that's
to get
right,
out
Ty.
and strip
Yeah,
the
all right.
caravan on and down. Thanks
Yeah,
for popping
have
up,
a good day,
Amos.
mate.
Good
That's
luck
all
with
right.
the
Have a good
dog.
day, chat. Thank you,
Good
mate.
luck with the dog, Amos, mate.
Nice one, Ty. See you later, Will. Have a good
Ta-ra,
one,
buddy.
people.
Ta-ra, mate.
Ta.
Ta-ra. Right then, people, we've had a little chat this morning. 2 hours, 18 minutes. I've got to go and take my awning down while it's dry. So, like I told you earlier, I am sold, so I can't bag it up and it's wet. Anything discussed on you this morning? Make your own minds up, people, about people we talk about. I think you know who we talk about. I've got reasons to talk about it. I'm sure other people have as well. But make your own minds up. I mean, that's what it's all about. Do your own research and be kind to those that are kind to you. And if they're not, fuck them. Those are the people you don't want in your lives. So I'll say my goodbyes for today, people. Have a great day. Thanks for popping in, everyone. Big up my mods all day long. Big up the chat. And respect you all. And God bless you all, people. Stay safe and have a great rest of the day. Hwyl fawr. Catch you soon.